I suddenly realized I was already surrounded by enemy forces. To show I meant no harm, I could only hunch my back and keep waving my hands. After being dragged back to the village, I forced a smile and greeted everyone I saw. I was like a tame dog. At a single order, I sat down without resistance. My obedience seemed to earn a bit of trust. The ropes were actually loosened, but the next second my limbs were tight again. Even when I lost control, the people around remained cold, and I was like a bug in a child's hand. No matter how hard I struggled, there was no escape. For entertainment, they hung me from a tree. Shots whistled past me. I did not panic. I even provoked them on purpose. The response was a gunshot at close range. The blast left me briefly deaf. The abuse afterwards spiraled out of control. I was tied to a cow and dragged along the ground. The men behind kept kicking dirt into my face, but that was only the beginning. The next moment, I was lifted up together with a termite mound. Very soon, my entire face swelled up. When I passed out from the pain, they showed no mercy. They forced me into water to wake me up. After getting no information, they threw me into a prison. To stop escapes, even my shoes were taken. The so-called prison was just a cluster of straw huts. Died were many of my own people, but when I heard someone had been locked up for 2 years, mentally broken and still afraid to run, I understood the real prison was not the huts. It was the jungle outside. Without preparation, no one could survive 2 days. Still, I said optimistically, we would leave tonight, but when night fell, everyone's hands and feet were locked tight with chains. Even turning over was impossible. That was when I found an idea. While brushing my teeth, I quietly picked at a nail. The guard was amused and paid no attention to my right hand. Once I had the nail, I started shaping it. Before long, a simple key took form. No one believed a single nail could open chains. But that night, I really unlocked the cuffs. Everyone's eyes changed when they saw me. But that was only the first step. The real problem was food. The prisoners were skin and bone. The guards looked just as drained. By accident, I figured out how to save rations. I held food in my mouth without swallowing. After drying it, I hid it inside bamboo layers. But the next day, the guards brought empty plates. The village had run out of food. That day, we were given a bowl of wriggling mealworms. Everyone hesitated. I ate without hesitation. To survive, protein mattered most. The next day, even insects were gone. Even the dogs were so hungry they stood upright. All of this came from constant bombing. Crops could not grow. Worse still, a companion overheard the guards' plan to end us and stage it as an escape. At that moment, everyone froze. We could only move first and break out.
I started shaping it before long. A simple key took form. No1. Believed a single nail could open chains, but that night, I really unlocked the cuffs. Everyone's eyes changed when they saw me, but that was only the first step. The real problem was food. Prisoners were skin and bone. The guards looked just as drained. By accident, I figured out how to save rations. I held food in my mouth without swallowing. After drying it, I hid it inside bamboo layers, but the next day, the guards brought empty plates. The village had run out of food that day. We were given a bowl of wriggling mealworms. Everyone hesitated. I ate without hesitation to survive. Protein mattered most. The next day,